Okay, so as we discussed in the last session, the basics about QC, right? So we discussed that we would be the version that we would be dealing for the quality center, that would be 9.0 version. Okay, and in that we have discussed about the client server model and all, right? Have we discussed about it? No, we didn't discuss. Okay, but I think I discussed about the architecture. Okay, then maybe I'm wrong. Okay, yes, but we discussed that a QC server would be there, okay, wherein all the documents, that is the requirement document that are required, then the test cases documents, okay, then after that the test plan document, okay, so all these documents are written over here and this are like submitted over here in this QC server only, okay, and the people can be linked via their systems, okay, from their systems they can link into this QC server. And how they can link into their QC server? If they are having their own user ID and password, then they can write down the test cases on their system and then put it on the server. Okay, so suppose say this is the tester 1, okay, this is the tester 2, then there is a test lead also who wants to review the test cases written by the tester 1 and tester 2, okay, so a test lead also can log in via his user ID and password and can review the test cases, okay, and if he wants to like give some comments onto those test cases, so all those things could be done. And since there is a requirement document also which is kept over here, so a business analyst person would also be given the authority to log in into the system via his user ID and password, okay, if there are some changes onto the documents that needs to be done, so that would be reflected to each and every person who is logging into this QC server, okay, via their own user ID and password. So this type of model, it is known as your client server model, okay, wherein there is a server, and all these are the clients of this server, okay. So those who can log in into this application or those who can log in into this server, so those will be known as the clients. So therefore it is known as the client server model, okay, and it is a web-based application. Now web-based application means what? We need to open it in Chrome or like any of the web browsers. Okay, so it is a web-based application because it has a server which needs to be like wherein the client needs to be connected. Okay, so for that it needs to be web-based. Okay, now over here in QC you would be seeing that there are some basic 4 tabs or there are some basic 4 functionalities that we need to learn about. Okay, and what are these 4 tabs or the basic 4 functionalities that we need to understand and that we need to learn about are so the first one is your requirement tab. Okay, requirement tab, okay, this tab would be similar to your requirement document, okay, as in the business analyst people, they were preparing the requirement document, okay, into the Word document or in any of the document they are preparing. Over here in QC, we are going to write down the requirements in the requirement tab. Okay, or you can also say it as the if you compare it with the STLC, that is the software testing lifecycle, so that would be the test design phase. Okay, then the second tab which is present over there in QC is known as the test plan tab. Now don't compare it with the test plan that we have studied in the STLC. Okay, over there in the test plan, the plan was like we need to, like the test managers would be creating that plan, okay, wherein the budget, the scheduling, when the things are to be done, and who all will be the testers. Okay, so it is nothing like that test plan. Okay, over here test plan means you need to write down the test cases. Okay, so under this test plan we would be writing down the test cases. Okay, now once the test cases are written down, then they needs to be executed. Okay, so the tab which is present over there for executing the test cases, that is known as the test lab. Okay, so the test lab tab would be present, in which you are going to execute your test cases, which you have written down in the test plan tab. Okay, and then the last tab would be your effects tab. Okay, so wherein you are going to do the defect reporting and tracking. Now what is that tracking? We would see that there is a whole lot of things which are involved in this tracking, so we would come up to this thing, what is there in the tracking. Okay, so like for the initial things, have you understood what is about the QC? We have discussed some of the things in the previous sessions also. Okay, why we needed QC and what is what is the importance of QC. Okay, and now we have discussed like it is a web-based application and it is based upon the model of the client-server architecture. Okay, and there are basic some 4 tabs present over there. The first tab would be the requirement, then is the test plan, wherein you are going to write down the test cases. After that you need to execute your test cases in the test lab tab, and then you need to create the defect report and track all the defects. So these things are done under the defect tab. Okay, clear with this thing, everyone? Okay, if you're clear with the basics, then we can go ahead and start with the practical things. So have you all installed QC? I guess you must have. Okay then. Okay, now you need to open the QC.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hey, hi Shankar, are you able to hear me?
No, I'm able to hear you, but I installed the quality center completely, but there were some add-ins and all because I could not do it. But after the installation class was over, I finally installed the quality center. But then they told something about add-ins and site administration. I don't know about that. I think there are a few more things I have to do. Maybe it may take 1 or 2 minutes. So is it possible you can help me with that? My installation will be done.
Okay. Or else what you can do is by the time I am opening my QC, you can call Raghu, okay, on another phone, and he could help you out with it.
Okay, Raghu will help now. Will he be available now?
Yes, he would be available.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Try to call him. Lalita, you didn't get any link. Any link for what, Lalita? Oh, you had one whole class for that, Lalita, on Friday, right? You had a class with Raghu to install QC onto your system. You didn't got the mail for that? Oops. Were you present on like my last class that was on Thursday? Were you there? Over there in that class I mentioned that on Friday you would be having a class with Raghu to install the things onto your systems. Were you there in the Thursday's class? See, this is the reason I told you. Okay, try to meet everyone, please. Okay. And I specifically told you people to attend with Raghu so that you're able to.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, hi, Kathy.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Hey, Kathy, I'm able to hear you.
Yes, I was there in his class and he did help me,
Mm-hmm.
but I had to install VMware
Okay.
because I had Windows Home Premium and I needed Windows Home Base.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I have it installed. I see the icon and everything. I just haven't had a chance to log into it yet.
Okay, Kathy, so drop a mail to Raghu regarding that, okay, because he is the person who like
Uh,
would help you out with all those installations.
okay, wait a minute. I can't hear you. Let me mute myself.
So, Kathy, I'm saying that either drop him a mail or call him. Like, but okay, try to call him if he's available. If you have installed the VMware, he must have given you some of the links.
No, I have it.
You have it? Okay,
Yeah,
then
I have it.
yeah, then you can install it, right?
I already have it installed.
Okay, so is it working now? Kathy, if you have installed it, have you tried opening it? Is it working now?
I'm trying to open it now.
Mm-hmm. Yes, try to do that, okay? And by the time I would mute you up. Okay, YK means Kumar. I got the link and Friday could not attend the class. Okay. But I told you people on Thursday itself that it is an important class if you are not able to attend it. So if you face any problems for the installation, then it would be really hard for me to take up the session. Or else what you can do is for this session you can try to see the things onto my system. Okay, and once you are done with the installation, once you are ready for the next class, you should be ready with the installation and come prepared with the things that we have done up till this point. Okay, because if I'll wait for each and every person who has installed, because we have done the installation class also. Okay, so it will be lost for other people. Those who have attended that session for Raghu and have installed the things, because he has took a session for you. If it is like he has not took the session, then I would be able to understand. Okay. So for those who have installed the things onto your system for QC, what you need to do is you need to open your QC Explorer. Okay, I'm not asking you to open the site administrator or Mercury Quality Center. Okay, go to your start. Okay, over there you need to write QC Explorer. Okay. Okay, that is Mercury Quality Center 9.2. Don't open your site admin. Okay, I'm not asking you about the site admin. You need to open the QC Explorer. That is Mercury Quality Center 9.2. Okay. Now once you have opened that, I would give you a link. I'm pasting the link in the chat box so that you can give this link in the address bar. See everyone, I have pasted a link in the over here in the chat box. Okay, use that link. Put that link into your address bar of Mercury Quality Center. Okay, and then click on the enter or the go button over here. You would be able to see this page of Mercury Quality Center. Okay, see anyone who wants to talk to me, please don't unmute yourself. Type your messages in the chat box because there are a lot of disturbances which are going on. Okay, so try to type your messages in the chat box. Okay, Samantha, you're almost done. Just a few steps. Could you please make me the presentation? Okay, Samantha, I will do so, but give me some time. Okay, as I told you that only few of you are there who have not installed it. Okay, and I don't want to waste the times of the people who have already installed it. Okay, so let me just tell them some of the things. By the time you also see onto my screen how the things are to be worked upon. Okay, and once I'm giving you some assignment, then in that time I would make you the presenter and can see onto your screen. Okay. Okay, you have the icons for quality center and site admin. Then Kathy, click onto the icon for quality center. Okay, then click onto that icon of quality center. Okay, so are you able to get this screen, everyone, by typing that URL that I gave it to you in the chat box? Okay. Bachai, have you given that URL in the address bar? I'll again paste it over here. Try to give this URL in your address bar. And then click on the go button. Got this thing now?